Hello, Cherie here from Ashima Living. I'm a yoga and a meditation teacher, and I've been bringing groups of people to the Himalayas of Nepal for some very special retreats for the past 7 years. And I thought I'd take you on a very quick virtual tour of this retreat. It's called Discover the Peace Within. It's a transformational 10-day spiritual journey in the Himalayas of Nepal. So the next one scheduled is October 11th to the 20th, 2017. What do we do on this retreat? Well, first of all, we start off in Kathmandu at a beautiful resort called Park Village Resort. I made sure to choose a place that's far away from the chaos and hustle and bustle of Kathmandu. So this is situated towards the outskirts of the city, in the foothills of the Himalayas, and it's set on acres of gardens. So really relaxing place to spend some time. We do yoga every day, but it's a very gentle type of yoga. It's nothing too crazy. The whole purpose of the yoga is just to become a lot more mindful and to let go of any stress or tension that we're holding on to in our bodies. We also do daily meditation to help us still the mind and go within and just quiet all that noise inside, as well as some in-depth workshops. So we do one on mindfulness and how we can take mindfulness techniques into our daily lives to live with a lot less stress and a lot more calm and balance. And we also do a fascinating one on Eastern spiritual traditions and yogic philosophy as well. We're also very lucky to have Mr. Sudip Lamsal join us to teach a workshop. So he's an 8th generation Tibetan sound healer, renowned all over the world, and he comes along to give a healing to each person in the group and also to actually teach you how to use the bowls, the Tibetan singing bowls, for healing yourself, for healing others, and for using them for meditation. So that's a fascinating workshop. Now, I'm a travel junkie. I never wanted to create a tour where we're just cooped up in a resort all day. So we actually get out and about quite a lot on some fascinating guided tours. One place we visit is Patan. So this is an ancient royal square, and it's an excellent place to see both Buddhist and Hindu architecture side by side. It's also known as the City of Fine Arts, or the City of Beauty, and this because it's the local area for all the artists and the people that make the handicraft. So it's an excellent place to get a really nice, genuine souvenir if you're interested in Buddhist iconography or paintings, statues, that kind of thing. Another place we visit is Kopan Monastery. So this is a living monastery with more than 350 monks aging from 7 to over 60. It's a beautiful, serene place to visit. It's got some lovely gardens and architecture as well. And we also go to Baldernath. So Baldernath is a very special place. It's actually the most sacred Tibetan Buddhist temple outside of Tibet. And there's a lot of Tibetan refugees that live around this area. So it's one of the last places in the world where you can still see Tibetan Buddhist culture being lived out in the open, freed from persecution. So that's a really special place to visit as well. And we go to Swayambhunath. This is also known as the Monkey Temple. Another very important Buddhist site. It has 365 steps going up, and it has incredible views all over the Kathmandu Valley. If those steps put you off, don't worry. We also offer the option to sneak around the back way and get up without the steps. So it's up to you. And after a few days in Kathmandu, we go up to Pokhara. Pokhara is one of the most beautiful places in Nepal. It's set on a huge lake surrounded by the Annapurna Himalayan range, and the mountains are actually reflected in the lake. So you get an incredible double vista. We do some sightseeing here. We visit the Tibetan Refugee Handicraft Center, some waterfalls, and we also row out to the center of the lake, which is where there's a very beautiful island temple dedicated to a goddess. We actually have to fly to Pokhara. It's just a quick 20-minute flight, but I can tell you if the weather is clear, it's absolutely extraordinary, the views of the mountains that you get out the window. Now, where we actually stay in Pokhara, there's actually a second lake, which not that many people know about. So don't tell anyone, because not that many people go there. And this is even more secluded and private than the lake in Pokhara. So we access the resort via rowboats. We get rowed in. That's our baggage getting rowed in. You can see how quiet and still it is. And this is where we stay, this beautiful resort surrounded by forest. It has a spring-fed natural freshwater pool. All the architecture is made from stone. And it also features an Ayurvedic wellness spa. So Ayurveda is the ancient medical system of India and Nepal. And they have a lot of their own very fascinating, unique types of treatments and massages. So it's a great place to get a treatment. You can see the Himalayas poking out the top there as well. We spend a lovely morning visiting the local school in the next village, and we just bring along pencils, pens, stationery, books, and donate it to the kids there. And they have a lovely morning. We have a lovely morning. It's an incredible experience. Now, one of the highlights for many people during the trip is the Himalayan sunrise. So one morning we get up really early while it's still dark, take our tour bus up to a really high lookout point, and have one of those bucket list type mornings where we see the sunrise over that Annapurna Himalayan range. It's a morning I can guarantee you will remember for the rest of your life. We always take lots of photos up here. Another optional activity is hiking. Being in such beautiful surroundings, it's a great area to go out and explore. We have guides that can take you out. And Nepalese people are so friendly and so lovely. They'll usually come out, especially the kids, to say hello or to say namaste. But by far, I think one of the very best things about this retreat is the beautiful people that it just seems to attract. Every year we have this incredible group of really, really special, friendly people. That's definitely one of the highlights for me. So if you attend this retreat, afterwards, you'll definitely be feeling relaxed, re-energized, and inspired for the next new chapter of your life. You'll feel reconnected with your true priorities and your inner self, especially with all that meditation and yoga and time just to step back and get a new perspective. You'll be ready to either continue deepening your meditation practice or perhaps to start your own practice, to take what we teach you and bring it back home and implement it into your own life, to start living with a lot less stress and more peace and calm. And I think one of the most magical things about retreats is they seem to change people on the inside. And this just very naturally and effortlessly leads to changes on the outside. So basically people come, they have this time away to really reflect and go deep within themselves. And once they get back home, sometimes straight away, sometimes within a few months, things just start to change on the outside. And it's because they're different, they've changed. And of course, you'll have some beautiful new like-minded friends. So normally this retreat is $2,995 per person twin share. But just until the end of March, I'm offering a $200 early bird discount. So $2,795 per person. But you don't need to pay that all at once if you want to book. All you need to secure your place is to put down a deposit of $497. That will guarantee your place on the trip. And then the balance you can pay off at your own convenience up until the 17th of August. So if you want all the info on the trip, you can go to ashimaliving.com/retreats. So what's included for that 2795? 9 nights quality twin accommodation. All meals except for 4 lunches. So breakfast, lunch, dinner. We eat mainly buffet and banquet style, a lot of food. But for 4 of the lunches when we're out sightseeing, out and about, it's just easier if we order separately at the restaurants. So it's just 4 that's not included. 8 yoga and meditation lessons. All workshops and workshop materials. All transportation within Nepal. So as soon as you get off the plane, we're there waiting for you, and all of your transportation is included until we take you back to the airport. And that includes that internal flight to Pokhara. And we also hire local and professional guides to take us around for the sightseeing, and that's included, as well as entry into all of the temples and the World Heritage listed sites. So if you'd like to join us, just head over to ashimaliving.com/retreats, or if you just want to check it out a bit more in depth, it's got all the information there, as well as a sign up button down the bottom. So go and check it out, and I hope you can join us in the Himalayas. Namaste.